welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a new viewer, kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bell for breaking news. Thanks. I am ready to kneel down, beg my colleagues for AKPABIO, Barao, Shettima. Senator Ndome said that the Stability Group had 73 persons who had signed for the AKPABIO Barao ticket. Vice President Kashim Shettima says he is ready to kneel down to beg the incoming senators to give Senator Godswill Akpabio of APC and Akwa Ibom and Senator Barao Jibrin of APC Kano opportunity to lead the 10th Assembly. Shettima said this at an interaction with senators across party lines held in Abuja. I am always ready to kneel down and beg my colleagues for the sake of the nation. This is for the survival of this nation, Nigeria. Here we are with a Muslim president and a Muslim vice president in a multi-ethnic, multi-religious polity like ours. Number 1, 2, all the same faith for God's sake. Under the current dispensation, the worst, the most incompetent Southern Christian is better than the most Puritanican Northern Muslim for the presidency of the Senate, he said. Shettima added, equity, justice, and fairness demands that the number 3 citizen of this country should be a Christian. What binds us together supersedes whatever divides us. But most importantly, we should make deliberate efforts to take inclusivity in governance. This is a young nation where every community would like to have fair representation on the dinner table of the king's men. Politics is about perception. Politics is about optics. I want to appeal to you. I want to appeal to your conscience. The stability and inclusivity and togetherness of this nation supersedes the death of our pockets, stability of our pockets. We are talking about the sustainability of the nation. The nation is in crossroad. Also speaking, Senator Ali Ndome of APC Borno State said that the Stability Group had 73 persons who had signed for the AKPABIO Barao ticket. We are working very hard to support you in your cause for the stability of this country. We have committed ourselves to your administration alongside President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ensure the stability of Nigeria. The last time we had a meeting with the lawmakers-elect across party lines, the president shook hands with each one of us and called us by our native names. This is one administration that will not only be people-oriented but close to the grassroots, he also said. He further added, so far, the decisions that are coming out are those that will strengthen Nigeria. We will see Nigeria change before our very eyes, and we are committed to being a part of that change. We assure you not just of our loyalty, but the stability of the parliament. Similarly, Jibrin said, I must begin by thanking His Excellency and the Vice President for his uncommon commitment to the actualization of all those that have been endorsed by the party to preside over the 2 chambers of the National Assembly. Your commitment is not to us as persons, it is to the stability and peaceful coexistence of the people, and indeed the progress of this nation, Nigeria. Wow, we can see that it's all boiling up in the House and the Senate. No wonder Shettima, the Vice President of Nigeria, said he's ready to kneel down to beg colleagues who are against AKPABIO and Barao from being a Senate President and Vice Senate President of the Senate House. AKPABIO is really on hot seat now, and there has been a lot of speculations that AKPABIO should not be the Senate President. Fine, with 2 agreed members not backing down on what the party, our Progressive Congress, and President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu had said. Fine, they faulted that it has been wrong from beginning when Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even before he was elected the president, has said that AKPABIO is the person to be the Senate president and to be the number 3 president of the nation, Nigeria. So that was what they faulted, assuming Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has met these members, the senators, particularly in closed door, even before declaring opening. I think it would have been better than you just shocking them, declaring and putting them on hot seats. Now, AKPABIO is really on hot seat now, and AKPABIO, we should knows that a lot of things are against him. And one of the speculations against AKPABIO is that when he was Minister of Niger Delta, that he did nothing, that there were embezzlement of funds. AKPABIO did not do anything in the state, fine, for 8 years, although there are different thoughts to this. AKPABIO did not really do anything when he was governor for 8 years, but the main issue was AKPABIO had misappropriation of funds when he was Minister of Niger State, of Niger Delta rather. Though AKPABIO himself said it should not be judged by that when he was Minister of Niger Delta, that such thing happened, that it was not his intention not to perform, because he himself knew that he didn't do anything. We know the crisis back in Niger Delta now, and AKPABIO said he's still sorry and he still feels bad that he could not have solved the crisis and that he could not do anything tangible when he was a minister in Niger Delta. Now, Shettima said that he's ready to kneel down. He's ready to beg the colleague that they should please make AKPABIO the number 3 citizen in Nigeria. They should please cast their votes for AKPABIO. Although Jagri Weber said that Shettima is talking what he doesn't know, and even the party is saying what it doesn't know, that they are the choice to choose for anybody. Although 73% have signed for AKPABIO and Barrow, they signed a ticket for them to become the Senate president and the vice Senate president of the year. Anyway, if we look at it deeply, number 1 citizen is a Muslim, number 2 citizen is also a Muslim, and number 3 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria should probably be a Christian, because if number 1, 2, 3 are Muslims, I think that these Christian, as the Christian Association of Nigeria, they will have to voice out. Although religion does not really matter in the case of the country like Nigeria, if we know that the right thing is done. If not, we see that we will put religion on our heads and see that this will really cause a religious war, and maybe in the front and in some states, especially in like northern states. Although we know that the right thing is for a Christian to be number 3 citizen, but what we want somebody, we want a senator that will really be in the aim of government and will really make an impact for the next 4 years. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.